What's good, mind speakers? If you click this video, you know what we're talking about. We are talking about everybody, like everybody who has basically been canceled because of their old tweets. Should we cancel celebrities for their old tweets, for the shit they used to say? Does it represent them now? Let's talk, because just recently, even in the last couple of weeks, people have basically dug up old tweets from a bunch of female rappers having homophobic sentiments. Even in the makeup community right now, there's a girl named Laura Lee who basically got in trouble and has lost everything, even a sponsorship with Ulta Beauty. She was making a lot of money, but they found racist jokes on her Twitter from forever ago, and so they got her to fuck up out the paint. So should people be punished for their old tweets? Yes and no. The only reason why I say no is because I know there was a time where everyone was problematic. At one point in time, 2012, 2013 Twitter is not 2018 Twitter. A lot of fucked up shit was said and done, especially by people who had nothing to lose. So I do know that we are aware. But if you decide that you're gonna be in the public eye, or you're someone that has something to lose, you don't have the luxury of just forgetting who you were, or how you used to feel about gays, or how you used to feel about black people. So realistically, as a smart business person, you do have to clean up your social media fingerprint. Are you dumb? You think you're just gonna leave your racist tweets up and no one's gonna find them? No, you don't get to be a whole new person. You do have to come to terms with the problematic views you used to have. But that also makes me feel weird, because now I wonder how many people have successfully cleared up their old tweets but still think that way, that we support. You know what I mean? And that's a slippery slope for me as to why I say, maybe you should be punished, because a lot of people are racist. They're just smart. A lot of people are homophobic and they're just smart. They just don't say it. And not because they don't feel that way, but because they know there are consequences and they don't want to lose their money. So the way I see it is this: whoever you are, whether you're a YouTuber or you're a makeup person or whatever you do, you rap, you sing, you act, you have to understand that you are not entitled to people supporting you. I don't care what you do. No person, a black person, a woman, who also can be black, gay people who also can be black and women, have to support you if you support institutions that put their lives in danger. You see, when you have a platform like that and you see yourself telling jokes to regular people, those are justifications as to how people in the regular world die, or how they go without certain resources. I mean, you can't tell jokes about black trans women and have people laugh at them like black trans women aren't dying at the highest rate of anyone in this country right now. That needs to stop, because it's not funny. It's not funny, and it wasn't funny then. And if you're a comedian and you want to say, oh, everyone's being too sensitive, no, you just want comedy to be easier for you. Enough is enough, because people's lives are in danger. If it wasn't that deep, believe me, a lot of people wouldn't make it that deep, but it fucking is. I also think that the apology has to be the biggest part of this whole thing, is how you handle it once your old tweets are dug up. Let's say you didn't go back and delete your homophobic tweets, so now everybody knows that you used to have homophobic views, which just happened to everybody. Doja Cat, both of the city girls, and one of them couldn't go delete their shit because JT's in jail. It's been happening to everyone at alarming rates. Let's say you didn't get a chance to delete it and everybody knows. How you handle it from then on, to me, shows whether you get the chance to have a second chance. Because the way a lot of these people have handled it, especially Young Miami from the City Girls handled it, PR teams have to be dead. I believe, honestly, that either PR is not doing their job for a lot of people, or the only person that has PR right now is Cardi B. Cardi B's publicist, I follow her. I am in love with her. Her name is Patience. She is one of the smartest women in the industry right now, is because she is controlling how everyone views Cardi B from the outside, from inside her camp. Like, she tailor-made the SNL pregnancy announcement, and she's just so good. Like, everything she does, she's really good. She actually turned around Offset's "I cannot vibe with queers" moment. That was her. So with PR teams not being a thing except for Cardi's PR, a lot of people are seeing through a lot of these apologies. And so I can't believe I'm about to give away this type of game for free, but I'm tired of seeing this shit, so let's talk. I'm gonna tell you, as a celebrity, if you happen to be a celebrity or someone that's in trouble and you're watching this, here's how not to apologize. Your iOS press releases don't mean shit. Don't nobody care about that. We know you didn't write it. Most of you can't even spell correctly, and this shit is written in MLA format. If you don't get the shit out of my face, when y'all got a new hairstylist, you got a new nail technician, or whatever the fuck, y'all get on your IG story and y'all show it. Get on your IG story, look the camera in the eye the way you do when you think you're a bad bitch, and be a sorry bitch. But the whole let me take a screenshot of my notes app thing, it don't work for nobody. It damn sure don't work for me. Another thing, crying into the camera don't work. Laura, you are not the victim. I'd hate to break it to you, but this is not happening to you. You have betrayed the trust of people who believed that they could support you and believed that the love was mutual. You're not the victim. You're not the hurt one. So don't cry. Don't nobody want to see that. Everybody's gonna think that you're trying to play the victim. Like, no, I didn't hurt you by pulling my support. You hurt me by pulling your support or by acting like you were really down for me. So when you do make your apology, you do have to be strong, pull yourself together, and don't be crying, because don't nobody want to hear none of that shit. And another thing that did bother me from Young Miami, one of the city girls, is don't defend fuck shit. She got on Twitter and basically said, I can't be homophobic. I have gay hairstylists and makeup artists. What? That's like saying, oh, I can't be racist, my nanny's black. What the fuck? No, that don't work that way, stupid. And then she got on Instagram and there were people saying, oh, you're entitled to your opinion and you don't have to apologize and they just don't understand Miami. And she was agreeing. So the apology, with everybody watching everything that she was doing in that time, the apology was just so that way the mess will go away. It's not that she meant it, because she said what she meant. And for people who don't know what she said was if her son would be gay, she'd beat it out of him or something like that. Which is ridiculous for her to co-sign it, because then she came back and said, what is wrong with me not wanting a gay son? Because if your son is gay, one, he's already gay and there's nothing you can do about it. But two, being gay has nothing to do with your quality of person. There are gay people who are great people and there are gay people who fucking suck. It has nothing to do with the quality of son you raise. And I feel like on this channel, I don't need to go any further as to why that's ignorant, because if you're watching this video, you probably already know. But she did so much of enabling her own fuck shit and retweeting and favoriting tweets and agreeing with people who are enabling her fuck shit that by the time the apology came in fucking cursive, I didn't give a shit about that shit, because the bottom line is it's the truth. She also said shit about Haitians, she said shit about dark-skinned girls, and she said shit about Blue Ivy, which you say whatever the fuck you want, but don't you ever in your life come for Princess the Blue the motherfucking Ivy. The Hive wants blood and they're gonna get it. Here's how to apologize. 1, acknowledge what was said. Acknowledge who you hurt. A lot of people, when they apologize, like Sabrina Claudio, when her tweet started to come out, she immediately was just like, sorry, like blanket statement, sorry. No. Acknowledge what you said. Acknowledge the sentiment that you were perpetuating. Acknowledge the people that you hurt. Make it tangible. Let people know that you know what the fuck you said. You can't just gloss over it because nobody's gonna fucking believe you, and that's gonna make us feel like fuck you forever. Be sincere. I cannot tell you enough to really be sincere and be heartfelt. Even if you are sincere and heartfelt, there are gonna be people that are still not gonna believe you. So if you're not sincere, people damn sure are not gonna believe you. So please, from the bottom of your heart, mean it. And if you don't mean it, stand in what the fuck you said. But then take those consequences. You don't get to do both. Really be sincere, really mean you're sorry if you're gonna do it. And the last one, I cannot stress enough. Don't expect forgiveness. Earn it. Don't just say, I'm sorry, and then if somebody else says something about it or if it follows you, be like, damn, that was forever ago. No, earn people's forgiveness. You have to earn it. The same way you earn their respect, you earn them being your fan, you have to earn their forgiveness. Forgiveness is not something that you just get because you said sorry. I don't care if you have to do a pride for free every year for 3 years or support Black Lives Matter, whatever the fuck you have to do. You have to show those people that they genuinely matter to you. And if they genuinely don't matter to you, then put up with your consequences. But there are too many apologies that feel like all y'all want to do is skate around the consequences and hope that everybody just gets over the news cycle rather than actually being sorry and actually showing people that what you said not only was wrong, but it really is not in your heart. Because too many people expect support from marginalized groups, because most of the support that comes from a lot of the shit out right now, like makeup, like music, is from marginalized groups. You have to make the people that you hurt feel like you want to protect them more than you want to protect your bag. Because a lot of y'all looking crazy in the light, looking like y'all just want to protect the bag. Fuck your bag. You have that bag because people gave you that bag. And you need to understand that and humble your motherfucking selves, because a lot of you think that you just got here because you just lucked up here. No, you got here because people fucked with you. Because if they didn't fuck with you, you'd be back in a Wendy's parking lot in motherfucking Miami in a dusty ass Camry rapping in front of your iPhone 4 camera. So if you don't want to act like you know, people gonna show you so you will know. Bottom line, point blank. I want to go over 2 apologies that happened in the past that show exactly how you really apologize and why. A few years ago, Zendaya wore dreads at a red carpet, and on the Fashion Police, Juliana Rancic was just trying to be cute shady, and she basically said that Zendaya looks like she smells like weed and patchouli oil because she was wearing dreads. And everybody was like, she's a black girl wearing a natural hairstyle, what are you trying to say? And Juliana realized that what she said was fucked up, and so she apologized. And she didn't apologize via an iOS press release. She always talks to people on camera, and so she got on camera and she said this. Something I said last night crossed the line. I just want everyone to know I didn't intend to hurt anyone, but I've learned that it is not my intent that matters, it's the result. And the result is that people are offended, including Zendaya, and that's not okay. I've learned a lot today, and this incident has taught me to be a lot more aware of cliches and stereotypes and how much damage they can do, and that I am responsible, as we all are, to not perpetuate them further. And then she continued to apologize. Do you see how easy that was? I understand my responsibility, I truly mean it, and I am sorry, and I understand that me being sorry doesn't mean shit because I hurt you. And then she moved on. Or let's talk about SZA's apology when an old homophobic tweet was dug up for her. And she got on Twitter and she said something that is very honest for SZA. She said, I know the pain of feeling unaccepted, and for me to be an accomplice for intolerance at any age is inexcusable. I'm so sorry. I was dead wrong, and those words don't reflect any part of what lives in my heart and thoughts today. At 19, I had no appreciation for myself. I hated everyone and everything just as I thought God hated me. In no way do I want to trivialize any serious real issues. I was an empty person going through a lot of pain at 19. And if you listen to SZA's music, you know there was a lot of internal pain and turmoil, and the people that know her music understand that and know that that was genuine. That's all you have to do is be fucking genuine and mean it. But the problem, and the reason why a lot of people aren't accepting these apologies, is because they're not genuine. And because a lot of you don't fucking mean it. A lot of men don't mean it, a lot of women don't mean it. Y'all don't mean that shit, you just want to protect your bag. And I want to let you know, if you're not sorry, people can fucking see it. Nobody's dumb. You're not outsmarting anyone. I know y'all swear that y'all could just move on and another story is gonna break tomorrow. But people aren't gonna forget it. Unless you're actually sorry. So that's your choice. Either be sorry or accept your consequences. But what we're not gonna do is pretend like the real shit is the fake shit. Sorry. So in conclusion, should people be canceled for their own tweets? I don't know. You know what I mean? There's a gray area there, and it's a case-by-case basis, and that depends on how you handle it. But I will say that it does scare me that some people are just smarter so they won't get caught. You know what I mean? Like, if your tweets are deleted, maybe people just won't know that you're racist. Maybe people won't know that you're transphobic. And so you'll have trans people dumping money into you, black people dumping money into you, and you support systems and vote for officials and dump that money back into officials that want to make life harder for us. And as consumers, we have that right to make sure that the people we put money into support us. So, in conclusion, be really sorry or hit the door. Because I'm tired. I'm really tired. That goes for anybody whose old tweets get dug up now. That's how I feel about it. If you're not sorry, we gon' know, and then it's fuck you. Point blank. End the period. So let me know how you feel down below. Should we cancel people for their old tweets? Should we let them live? What's going on? How do you feel? Because everybody's gonna feel different, so I'm really gonna be looking through these comments. I wanna have some conversations. I want you guys to talk to each other. So let me know. And as usual, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If not, suck a dick, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Deuce. Everybody just got finished laughing at Azalea Banks getting laughed at and crying about getting laughed at on Wild 'N Out and telling everybody that everything was very anti-black.